like to welcome everyone out to our groundbreaking of the new Family Fitness Center today. I'm Mayor Brunst, and it's a pleasure to have all of you here. We want to welcome Rick Woodbury from the Woodbury Corporation, Superintendent Sam Jarman, and Rob Smith. We'd like to welcome and recognize our City Council, Debbie, if you would like to stand up, Debbie Luray, Mark Seastrand, Sam Lentz, Tom McDonald, Dave Spencer, and Brent Sumner. Appreciate having them here. We also have Miss Orem, Glory Thomas, if you'd like to stand, and attendant. Thank you. We also have Joe Smith with Method Studio. We have our city staff here and many guests and dignitaries, and we appreciate everyone being here. It's my pleasure to participate and be the MC here at the groundbreaking. This current facility was opened in 1979 and set the standard for recreation and fitness in Utah County, being one of the first recreation center here in Utah County. It has lived a good life, provided many opportunities to our community, but it is beginning to show its age. So today we take the next step in Orem's continued legacy of providing recreational and fitness opportunities at the highest levels. With the Library Auditorium project underway and the centennial celebration having occurred, and now this groundbreaking, 2019 is a busy and exciting year for Orem. We know that both of these projects will bring families together and serve the residents of Orem and Utah Valley for decades to come. These projects don't just happen without the effort of a large number of people. We would first like to recognize the citizens of Orem who voted for the bond to fund this project. Also, as well, we would like to show the support from the care tax people. Can we do a round of applause for our residents? Thank you. The Woodbury Corporation and family, we would like to thank for their generous donation. Rick, if you could stand wherever you're at. Thank you. The Woodbury Corporation is also celebrating a centennial year and has had a presence in Orem for many decades. We thank them for the many benefits and opportunities they have provided to Orem residents. You know, it's interesting, the Woodbury family is a close-knit family. I think you're on your fourth or fifth generation, and they are wonderful people, and they have invested in the city of Orem in many ways. And I remember talking to Orem, who passed away last year, I believe, who was saying that he wanted his legacy to be here in Orem with the University Mall. So we appreciate their continued investment, their interest, and their help with our city. And if we could give the Woodburys one more round of applause. The Public Information Committee worked tirelessly to educate the community regarding the bond issue. We'd specifically like to thank Jen Gale, and if they're here, please stand, Lisa Baldwin, and Russ Bird, who chaired this committee, and give them a round of applause. Also, both present and past City Council members have supported this project. We thank them. We thank the Recreation Advisory Committee for their advice and guidance, and the thousands of people that have responded online through surveys and in person to help design and refine this project. It truly has been a work of many hands. It has been a pleasure meeting with local businesses and groups to talk about the fitness center and library projects. We appreciate our community partners, and the fundraising efforts continue. Again, I would like to thank the community for supporting this project, and we look forward to the reopening of the new upgraded Orem Family Fitness Center early in 2021. We give a round of applause. Appreciate all the efforts of Carl Hurst, our recreation director, and would now like to turn some time over to him.
Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate the support that we have received from our elected officials for this project. We've recognized the council and mayor. I'd like to name another person, Margaret Black, as a past council member. I appreciate the support she has shown to us over the years. I'd like to introduce our team for this project. If they could raise their hands when I call them. Method Studio is the architect for this project. We have Joe Smith, Scott Smith, Josh Green and Tanya Snyder from Method here. We appreciate them. This is a fast track project, and we appreciate their efforts on this. Big D Construction is the contractor for this. We've worked directly with a lot of people, but I'll name just a few. Gifford Briggs, they could raise their hand. Trevor Hunsaker, John Giles, Brennan Baker, Spencer Stevens, and Jameson Fairborn. I can't say enough about the combination of these teams. In a CMGC process, it's a partnership between these three entities, us being the third, Orem City, and it's been amazing for the timetable that we're working under. Kind of the third prong of this project is Alpine School District. I appreciate our partnership that we've got with them. We've got Sam Jarman, the superintendent here, Rob Smith. We work directly with, oh, okay. We'll grab the Woodbury's here in just a second. Mike Browning, Jess Christian, he retired, but we worked with him. Shane Fredrickson, and then we appreciate our relationship with Mountain View High School. We have Mike Erickson, who's the principal here. That's kind of the third prong of this project. We appreciate our partnership with Alpine School District. And I would also like to recognize the Woodbury family. We have Randy Woodbury that's shown up here today. They're celebrating 100 years in business. They've had a partnership with Orem City for a long, long time. As some of you may not know, they've donated $1 million to this project. We appreciate that very, very, very much. Jen Gale, Lisa Baldwin, and Russ Bird. This doesn't happen without a public committee. They put in hundreds of hours, donated probably more money than they want to say to that effort. This wouldn't happen with them. So if we could give them a quick round. Without them. Recreation Advisory Committee, this is the group that kind of first put the emphasis on this project. They put the first $1 million worth of care into this. They don't actually put it in, they recommend that to the council. But Russ Bird, Rick Clark, Ember Harris, Chelsea Jolly, Skip McCorder, Dan Miller, and Steve Smith. We appreciate you very, very much. David Driggs and Jessica Andrus from Mighty Penguin have headed up the fundraising committee. Some of them may have hit you up and may hit you up in the future, but we appreciate the efforts that they've put into this project. The recreation staff, you see many of them in shirts. They've been uprooted. Outdoor projects have been moved to Public Works. It was a giant effort to squeeze the fitness center into the senior center. If you haven't stopped over, I would stop over. It's better than it sounds. So I appreciate that very much. I don't know of any other department that I can find that has closed down a fitness center, opened up a temporary one, so that we can keep the recreation and fitness going for Orem. So I appreciate them very much. Rick Clark, he's the head on both these projects. He's probably up to here and maybe up to here with the library in here. I appreciate, not Rick, did I say Rick? Ryan Clark. Appreciate Ryan. I appreciate Ryan Whitaker from Kerpa showing up here. I also appreciate every department in the city. There's no department that I haven't called in a favor to get to this point. And so I just appreciate everybody's willingly stepped up, whether I was asking for design, technical advice, professional services, bringing in dirt, surveying. I just appreciate every department in the city. Like the mayor said, this is going to be a busy year for us, and there are probably hundreds of stories that could be told about the building behind us, but I'd like to tell you mine. My mother, Cynthia Hurst, headed up the bond issue for the current fitness center in the late 70s. I remember her telling me that she wanted her boys to be wet and tired, and that's what she wanted, was a swim pool. I still think that's pretty good advice for raising kids today. My two brothers and I all met our spouses at Orem swim pools. Between the three of us, we have over 100 years of marriage, 11 children, and 17 grandkids and counting. So obviously this fitness project is about fitness and recreation, but it's more important about bringing together, people together, building community, building family, and a legacy of excellence in Orem. So I appreciate you all turning out here today. If I could have done something about the heat, I would have, but it's early August. I saved these trees for this event, but it's time to turn some dirt and start this up. So if we could have, we're going to do a number of lines with this, but if we could have the Male City Council representatives of the Woodbury, Joe Smith, Trevor from Big D, and Miss Orem, and we'll see how many shovels we've got for this first line.
I never knew this one before. God, we'll go with this.
So are all the cameras ready? Okay, on the count of 3, let's lift some dirt up and then flip it over. 1, 2, 3. Up and then over. There we go. Let's stand here for just a second while they get some other pictures.
Yeah, that was it? That's as good as it gets, Don.
Okay, next line.
And if we can have all of our construction partners, Alpine School District, both Method, Big D, if we could have waste management come up here also, they're kind of a partner with us.
How are you?
Ryan?
Half as good as you. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news the other day. Were you here when they talked to us before? Or just no, okay. So it's good. I'm glad you were here on time.
Is that one for me, Carl?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Who wants to count? What do you guys count? We want to see if you learned something in school.
Got it. 3, 2, 1. Turn it. Then if we could get the Recreation Advisory Commission, Jen Gale, Lisa Baldwin, and Russ to come on up. This might be a smaller group. Let's have Miss Orem group come on back. And then let's invite the rec staff to come on up. The rec staff, and let's do current and future if they would like to come, or past if they'd like to come. Future's not here yet.
Future.
No, everybody have to move. We're good.
I'm just gonna make a cool album and share it with you. Is that cool?
That sounds great.
And then this is about families and sports and kids. So all the kids, come on up.
You guys should stay up with the kids. If there's room. Yeah,
We'll get you a place, but the kids come before you.
Howdy.
I almost signed up.
Grab one of these shovels here.
Almost? What stopped you? It's already full? Dang. Okay. Well, just keep watching. She's always going to be teaching. That'd be great. And I get Miss America. Wow. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I like that.
It's a foreshadowing.
I like. You got to put it out into the universe.
All right, line up right there.
Ready for the count? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I really do appreciate everybody coming out. This will be a great project. We're going to open the doors spring 2021, so you're going to see a lot of action going on here. So, thank you very much. And we have refreshments back here. We thought it was going to be warm, so they've got ice cream. So, grab one of those. Thank you very much.